Hi guys, what's up? It's your girl Charla from That Girl Cooks Healthy. Today I'm going to show you how to make some beetroot, also known as beets punch. This is a vegan friendly punch recipe. Some people refer to it as a love potion. Other people say it's an energizing, boosting drink. Either way, it's creamy, tasty, delicious, and really simple to make. I cannot wait to show you how to make it. So let's get to it. So these are the ingredients that you're going to need. So you're going to need some beetroot, also known as beets. So as you can see here, I've already chopped, peeled, and prepped mine. You're also going to need some carrots. Again, I've already chopped, peeled, and prepped them in advance. You're also going to need some water as well. You might need to add some more water, but I will mention that in the video as we go along. You're also going to need some ginger. So as you can see as well, I've already prepped that as well. So I've just peeled it. You're also going to need some vanilla extract. In terms of spices, so the typical spices that we use in this type of beverage, which is cinnamon and nutmeg. I also have some almond milk as well because it's a vegan friendly recipe, and I do have my keto condensed milk, and again that is vegan friendly, and it's actually a sugar alternative to the typical traditional condensed milk recipe. I actually do have a video for this as well, and I'll put the link to that as well for anybody who wants to make my version of condensed milk. You're more than welcome to follow on with my recipe. In fact, I would actually recommend it without sounding biased, and I really would appreciate it if you made it with the keto condensed milk because it does make a difference in terms of health and also in terms of keeping the sugar content down as well. So I have a large saucepan here filled with a small amount of water, and I'm just going to add my steaming basket. Once I've added the steaming basket, I'm then going to add my vegetables. So I'm adding the beetroot and also the carrots to the steaming basket. And what we need to do is we need to steam those vegetables. So I'm going to put the lid on, and we just want to steam it until the vegetables are soft and tender. So now I'm going to remove the lid just to check on our vegetables, and I'm going to use a fork to check that the vegetables are nice and soft, and the fork has gone through the vegetables, so that means it's soft enough to move on to the next step. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to add my beetroot and my steamed carrots to a high-speed blender along with my ginger. The next thing you need to do now is fill your blender with the water, and depending on the size of your blender, you might need to do this step in batches, so just keep that in mind. The next thing we need to do now is we need to blend this into a really smooth consistency. As I said before, depending on the capacity of your blender, you might find that you may need to do this step in batches, and you also want to have a blender that is really robust. So as you can see here, I have a Ninja blender that really does the job for these type of recipes really good. So I recommend something like that, because the last thing you want to do is you don't want to damage your blender making this type of recipe. So the next thing we're going to do now is we're going to strain off the juice from the pulp. So as you can see here, I have a fine mesh strainer, and I also have a jug. So I'm pouring the pulp into the fine mesh strainer into the jug. So if you find that the mixture is on the thicker side, all you need to do is run it through the blender again and add some more water to thin it out. Alternatively, what you can do is you don't actually have to strain off the juice. You can have it as a very thick punch. That's something that I like to do sometimes, and it really tastes nice as well, just as nice as the thin texture. So this is the part now where you just customize the texture according to your own needs. all you need to do now is to pour in your almond milk, because like I said, this is a vegan friendly recipe. So you just want to give that a stir, and you also want to follow up with the vanilla extract, our spices, so that is the cinnamon and nutmeg, and most importantly the keto condensed milk. And the keto condensed milk, I do have a link to that because I have a video for that, and I will put that in this video. So why I love it so much is it's a sugar-free condensed milk, and I know how important condensed milk is in punch recipes and so many other Caribbean inspired recipes, or Caribbean style recipes should I say. So I love to use this, and it's a great alternative because I actually use xylitol to make my keto condensed milk, so it has more of a healthier aspect to it, and that is something that I do recommend if you haven't made it before to please give that recipe a try. And that's how you make some delicious Caribbean style beetroot punch that is sugar free. I do have a meal plan, and I'll put the QR code for that in the video. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and please try this recipe. I hope you like it, and most importantly, I will catch you on the other side.